I spent so much time in our bedroom pretending my pillow was my husband, and did he like the dinner I'd made, and where were we gonna vacation that winter, and he'd come home with tickets to Belize and we'd kiss. I mean, I'd kiss my pillow, and then I'd say I went to the doctors that day and found out I was pregnant. I know how that sounds pathetic, but it was innocent enough. And then real life takes over, because it always does. Things don't work out like you planned. That pillow was a better husband than any man I'd ever actually met, much less Daddy or Bill. And you punish yourself, and you say, why can't I find a good one? I don't know how well you remember Andrew, but I loved him so intensely, so anything he did wrong was just an opportunity for me to see the world differently. You know, if he cheated on me or called me a cunt, I'd say no. Love is forever. Just another opportunity to grow. And thank God, one day I looked in the mirror and said, moron, and walked out. And that kind of kicked off this period of self-reflection and, you know, all the books and the discussion groups and the Scientology and blah, blah, blah. And finally, one day, I just threw it out. I said, it's me. Just me, with my music on the radio and my glass of wine and my cat bloomers. I don't need anyone else. I can live my life with just me. So I got my license and threw myself into my work and sold a bunch of houses, and that's when I met Steve. That's when it happens. When you least expect it. You turn around and there it is. Steve. He's 10 years older than me, but he's a thinker. And he's just so good. And he's good to me. And he's good for me. I can do without the speech. He's out of the car. We are leaving back to Florida tonight, now, me and Steve together. You want to give me some grief about that? You better find out from Jean exactly what went on before you start pointing fingers, because I doubt Jean's blameless in all this. And I'm not blaming her. Just because I said she's not blameless doesn't mean I blamed her, okay? It just means she might share in the responsibility. It's not cut and dried, black and white, good and bad. It lives where everything lives, somewhere in the middle, where the rest of us live. Everyone but you. He's not perfect, just like the rest of us down here in the muck. And I'm no angel myself. I've done some things I'm not proud of. And I may have to do some things again, because sometimes life puts you in a corner that way. Come January, I'll be in Belize. Doesn't that sound nice?